Hi everyone, this is Mariah from Connecting New Dots, and we have another chart, human design chart, that I'd like to talk about with you. This is from a question from Ronald, who wants to start an astrology business and who also wanted to know, do you know anything about moving this year? So I also looked at his solar return. So let me go ahead and share his chart with you. So here we see Ronald's chart, who is a reflector. It's a fascinating chart because he's got a lot of activation in a lot of different centers. On top of that, he also has four centers that are completely undefined and have no activation in it at all. So there is a lot of openness in this design. So Ronald, as a reflector, is already part of that very small percentage of people that are reflectors in this world. And that means that they are really here to be the high priest, the guide who sits on a mountaintop where people come to ask for information, to ask for guidance. Being part of society may be very can be harsh and uncomfortable because you're kind of going with the wind, and it depends on who is around you and how you feel and how you act. And there's a lot of trust that is required in this kind of a design, which for you, Ronald, especially is very important because that G center you have completely open. And when you have no activations in it at all, it means that you are here reflecting other people's love to themselves. The G center is about self-love and about direction in life. And so you're really good reflecting people's direction in life, but for yourself, it may be a little bit more difficult. Now, in terms of starting a business as an astrologer, oh my gosh, that is, I would say, really perfect. And I'm saying that for a couple of different reasons. One, because your design specifically, because of that openness, really feels the influence of the planets, you have an amazing opportunity and perspective to be able to share that information with your clients. Additionally, look at this 45th gate. This 45th gate is the gate of the teacher. It's the gate of the king or the queen, in this case, the king, who's able to feel and anticipate the needs of your community. So wherever you find yourself, you are able to recognize what the people around you need from you. And you'll be able to connect that with the information that you're getting from many different areas that will flow through you in order to be able to guide them and really move them forward on their path. You have that 35th gate, which is all about progress. So you're going to be able to help guide people towards the learning in their life, their overcoming difficulties and seeing the growth in that. So that is really what you're here to bring. Now, the second thing that you asked was about, am I going to be moving this year? So let's take a look at that chart. Now, this chart, as you can see, we've overlaid your solar return, which was in August. By the way, you're also an August Leo like me. So I took your chart from this New Year's, your birthday, and overlaid that with your current chart, and this is what we get. We get a lot more activation. Again, there is that G center, but look, now it's filled in. And what you're here to do this year is to find a place that is really beautiful to your senses. Remember, you have that open G center, but because it is filled in this year, you have a direction. You're here not just for the direction of other people, but you are really following the direction that's right for you. There's a lot of what we call individual circuitry, which is requiring for you um, to really follow your own path, and through that give an example to other people. You're here to create transformation for other people and for yourself as well. So my guidance would be to feel around and feel and integrate the surroundings where you are. Find the areas that are beautiful to your senses. That will have the likeliest possibility for you to bring in the people that will also give you the right opportunities and will be there for your guidance. One little thing that this year you see that there is the connection between the 35 and the 36. That's a pretty volatile channel. It is going to really desire these different opportunities to jump into, because you're having actually much more of a manifesting generator energy. So there will be a little bit more of that erratic energy that you may want to find yourself jumping into situations where there is a lot of volatility, a lot of potential for drama. However, ultimately, it is to be able to create the learning out of that. So there's a lot of information in a very short part. I hope this is helpful. You take care, have an amazing new year, and good luck with your business. Take care.